I am a 22-year-old female who was born with 2 clitorises. Ask me anything. I, 22F, was born with 2 clitorises. This is very, very rare and uncommon. There has only been a few reported cases ever. I'm keeping myself anonymous as I am just starting to accept and embrace what I was born with. Ask me anything. Medical document proof for verification. Link. Is it fun? Very. Crazy enough, I was born without one. My urethra is not in the correct place. It's in my clitoral hood. It basically is where a clitoris should be. I have never gotten a doctor to believe me. But it is not there. I think you're the other half of a cosmic paperwork error, lol. Because someone will probably ask. The universe apologized to me by making me one of the 7% of women that can orgasm from penetration alone, so it does not affect my sex life. I'm just pretty sure oral wouldn't feel like anything to me, though, lol. I don't want to Google image this. But are they like directly next to each other? Above each other? One above the other. Link. What's one benefit and one annoyance of the condition? One benefit is it's a really great having 2 orgasms at once. Annoyance is it can be overwhelming sometimes or that it's kinda embarrassing. That's the fun thing about it. I never know what rhythms I'm going to get. It's different almost every time. Not even a scrape into the AMA and I'm sold. I'm gonna plant a clit seed in my loins tonight. So your clits are like my dog's barking. Do you know Double Dick Dude? I don't. Should I look him up? I believe he turned out to be just a regular single dick dude in the end. Edit. To be clear, as a good Redditor should, I'm only rehashing what I've heard and have no evidence for or against Double Dick Dude's double dicks. Any weird reactions from romantic partners? I've hid it from most but recently have been open about it. Last guy the first was with was so weirdly obsessed about it that I had to break it off. Ouch. Which one? Does having 2 make it easier for men to find or twice as hard? Do you have 2 sets of the internal clitoris anatomy or do they connect to one internal piece? Wasn't sure how to word this question lol. My doctor is assuming 2 since I can have separate orgasms. We are working on getting to know more but have to wait from my insurance to proceed BC I can't afford to front thousands in imaging bills. Considering the rarity, I'm surprised there aren't doctors out there that would want to study pro bono for research purposes. I've turned down one offer so far. I get very uncomfortable with one doctor looking down there. The first time a room full of doctors were looking traumatized me lol. I'm not comfortable doing much down there RN. So for the time being I just want to find out if my insurance will cover the medically necessary tests. Considering the context, I laughed at pro bono, even though I really tried not to. Is it visually obvious? Would your partners know if you didn't tell them? I think so. Yes, they would know. Wow. Do they both have the same feeling? The extra one is more sensitive. I believe because it's smaller. It's the power clit. Do you have a favorite? I love them both equally lol. Why aren't you pulling down 10K a week on OnlyFans? Slite. When did you find out? Not long after I turned 18. I was too embarrassed to ask my parents about it so I waited until I could see a doctor alone. The second clitoris is a fraction the size of the normal one. So I can't imagine how small it was when I was a baby, it might have been hardly recognizable. Plus my parents were the type to brush stuff off. I rarely went to the doctor as a child. How has having 2 clitorises affected your relationship with your body? It sounds like you're on a journey towards acceptance and self-love. I'm happy for you. I honestly didn't know anything was wrong with my body till I was around 16. So my relationship with my body has been okay. More so I was just mad for the longest time at my vagina for being different. Former ultrasound tech for a decade, I've done thousands and thousands of pelvic ultrasounds. Every vagina is different. Outside input might help here. Wrong is self-damaging vocabulary in this context emo. It's just different, uncommon, strange but not wrong. You're completely right. That is the negativity I am trying to shake from my life. Nothing's wrong, just different. Thank you, Red Heart. Thank you. Have you thought about being a spokesperson for Doublemint Gum? I wouldn't mind if they reached out. Woman shrugging, medium light skin tone, tears of joy, Red Heart. How did you first discover it? I thought it was normal till I was 16 and watched porn and noticed no other girls had what I had.